All right, this is a duplicator machine. Now, everybody talks about Frank Marshall hand-carved everything. Well, he hand-carved the finish work. But Frank used duplicavers. And no one knows where they were, but he used them. This is a Frank Marshall duplicaver head. Comes in two pieces. And what he would do is he would take the head and secure it on the machine like this. He would do the top first, and I actually have a small, this is Tommy Knott's one, that was, it would have been over here, there would have been the one here, and he drag, what you do is you drag the stylus, this stylus, along whatever you're doing, and this is the machine, and it's carving it over here. Okay, so you would run this along, and it would carve it right into the block of wood. And you'd keep going and keep going. You'd move this over. The thing moves right with it. It's almost like the key when you go to have a key made. You know, key machine. That's how it works.
That's the principle.
Okay. So this is how he would get his raw head carved. Then once Frank got the raw head carved, he would sit with his mallet and chisels and carving tools and carve the face, the details. But he had 14 different duplicator heads. I have a couple, this one, and there's another, there's one upstairs, okay? So I have two of them. The Van Haven has a bunch of the duplicator heads too. But that's how he did his rough head blanks, then he did all the detail afterwards.
Do you think that's how how he created Humphrey Higsby?
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Humphrey Higsby was a nosy.
Yeah.
It came from a nosy figure, so sure, he did the head first, and then he did the carving details afterwards.
Because he was trying to duplicate it.
He could never duplicate exactly, because unless you were buying a perfect nosy, that one was duplicate almost exact. But if it had any other features, no, it would have been different.
Go ahead, Jeff.
This one right here, the Zoberklingel?
Yes, Zoberklingel was a manufacturer of magic over in Germany, and they also made ventriloquist figures. As a matter of fact, they made what we call a McElroy style figure. They actually made it first. When W.S. Berger contracted with the McElroy brothers to do a loaded figure, he actually gave them a Zoberklingel to kind of use to go by. Now this one is kind of unusual, and I have to show you the setup for how this worked, because it's very unusual. So let me pick him up out of the chair here. Yeah. I'll show you this head stick. And I can't, unfortunately, it's mounted in the bottom, so I can't take it out. But if you see this, it's got the handle. It's got the neck piece like you'd see with the McElroys coming out of the neck. But with this one, you actually laid your fingers in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 wooden keys.
Like a trumpet.
Like a piano.
Yeah.
Okay? So you would put your hand in and lay your fingers on top. When your fingers were on top, when you pressed down on the key, that would make it work. Okay.
Got it.
Very unusual. Now, unfortunately, the second lever is to move the eye side to side, but the solder joint inside the head let go, and I haven't finished fixing it. But it does work. I just didn't finish fixing it again.
I've always just
Make Knucklehead. After he made his first Knucklehead, then he decided, just so that he could make replacements, he made a duplicator head. And so, if you look at it, you can see, and we can actually. I'll show him here, and it is in two halves like we were talking about. So you would secure this onto the duplicator machine, and it would carve it on the other side, and the same thing with the head, the back of the head. Okay, so that's an original Winchell Knucklehead Smith head. And if I hold him up, I hate to make people move, but if I hold him up right here next to Ray Gwill's Knucklehead, you will see.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Okay? It's identical.
Just as an added, Ray didn't work off of anything. Ray
He made a sculpting of.
Well, he had a mold.
Well,
He made his own sculpting too.
Yeah,
but he had a mold of the original knucklehead too. Plus, there was a magazine, and shoot, I should have brought it in. I have it in storage. There was a magazine, a Life magazine issue that was done in the 1950s, and it was showing Waldo. You know isn't it this little guy? Oswald. I said Waldo. Oswald. Paul used to turn himself upside down, paint eyes on his chin, put a little body, and do all kinds of crazy antics with Waldo. And with Oswald. Jeez, I don't know why I keep doing that. Well, anyways, Life magazine did a spread on Oswald and took all kinds of pictures. When they went to his place to do the pictures, they took tons of other pictures of Jerry Mahoney and of Knucklehead Smith and of April Winchell. She was only 5 years old, her playing with Jerry Mahoney. And there's also a picture of Paul with a pair of feet that he was carving, and these are these feet. He never finished them. I mean, but these were, and they're in that picture. I wish I had them in here now. I'd show you the picture. But these are the actual feet.
And you've got the magazine?
I've got the magazine.
It's amazing Paul Winchell touched those.
Hey, I touched them too.
So those are original carved feet by Paul Winchell.
So some.